Hello, this is Prentice Johnson from Cypher Productions Incorporated, and today we're going to talk about health. Health is an importance, I think specifically for ourselves, especially for ourselves, but also when we're looking for a special someone, health is important. I want to start off with the two different aspects we're going to look at today. We're going to look at physical health as well as psychological health. We start off with the body. You want a healthy body. Separate physical aspects of having a healthy body, which include size of the body, whether or not you're working out on a continuous basis, exercising on a continuous basis, dance, choosing something that is specifically for yourself, whether it be a hobby or something that you really like to do. A healthy body is going to be important. Starting off at a young age, knowing whether or not, and I think in most cases people are challenged to begin physical fitness in their teenage years. Start to learn habits like walking and jogging and these types of things when we're 12, 13, 14 years old, and it's taught in ed, physical education. Some people will have an understanding that this is something that we actually need to do in order to live a long life, and others might not have that particular type of awakening until later on in life. However, whichever happens for you, it's important to actually have that awakening and have that understanding, given that we as human beings, we have possible 100 years to live. Why not put forth that effort to actually live that long? And if we can, whatever it is that we do, whatever type of fitness we decide to take part in, why not try to make it longer than 100 years? With the technology that we have today, the possibilities are endless. So realistically, as we have the ability to live longer lives, why not be physically healthy so that we can? There's things that we put into our bodies every day that may slow us down. Drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. These types of things make our body take its own toll. We want to be 100% certain that later on in life, these things that we choose aren't going to affect us. So when we're choosing for our bodies and the size of our bodies, when we're choosing our intake, our absorption, we need to be certain that whatever we are choosing, this food is healthy, and this intake grants us longer life. I've tried different things, for health purposes, like Rockstar, like the energy drinks and those kinds of things. You got to be careful with some things that you intake. That Rockstar has a lot of caffeine in it. It makes you stay up for long periods of time. I like it. But I think it might cause heart murmurs and may lead to heart problems later on. So something that I have to stop drinking. So we want to have a healthy body. We think about our teeth, good oral hygiene, our hair, the things that we absorb, again, affects our hair. Being certain that you don't go bald or you don't experience a lot of thinning. It's nothing wrong with gray hair, but you still want your hair to be full. Healthy skin is another thing. It's God-given. It's for protection. So we want to be 100% certain that we're drinking the proper fluids and we're absorbing the proper vitamins and minerals on a daily basis to make sure our skin is healthy. And not only just healthy skin, like tough skin, but healthy looking. Cleanliness is important as well, for us to be clean. Not everybody's going to be the most organized or the most anal individual, but it is definitely important to have good, clean habits, especially women. You haven't any sexual, when we talk about a sexual organ and stuff like that, it's easy for a disease to incubate inside of a woman. It's warm and it's moist, and I think that's I think we all know that's how life has begun. So we want to be 100% certain to have good cleaning habits, especially when it comes to sexual orientation. But even further than that, on a daily basis, showering, taking a bath, and making sure your hands are clean when it comes to sickness is important. I found a lot of people have had issues with being sick. And for me, I haven't been sick in the last 8 years, just due to this particular type of awakening, knowing that psychologically and physically I have to be healthy. So keep those types of things in mind when we start talking about health, and we take it a step further when we talk about sexual, just taking a step further when we talk about sex, being clean when we talk about sex, using protection, especially for the guys, when you put in a condom on when you're going inside of a woman is 100% important. Again, a woman's vaginal canal is very moist and it's warm. So all it really takes is for you to insert without protection, and you're finding yourself with hundreds of possibilities as far as disease. And literally, it's not something that we want to go through. In our minds, why challenge ourselves to the possibility of death when we know it's simplistic to go ahead and wear a condom during sex? You can get to know that individual and understand that individual and hope that they're taking the necessary precautions as well. However, it's up to you yourself to be 100% certain that with the grant of long life, it's up to you to accept the grant of long life. And when it comes to making babies and that kind of thing, you wait until you get to know that individual. That way you can actually stay with the child. And that's just a healthy perspective.